The square of a trinomial. Our given, we have the quantity of x minus y plus c raised to the power of 2. First, get the square of our first term. We have here x squared plus the square of our second term plus negative y raised to the power of 2 plus the square of our third term plus z raised to the power of 2. And this will be added by 2 multiplied by the product of the first and the second term. So we have 2 multiplied by x multiplied by negative y. And this will be plus 2 multiplied by the product of our second and our third term. 2 multiplied by negative y multiplied by positive z. And this will be added by 2 multiplied by the product of our first term and our last term. So 2 multiplied by x multiplied by positive z. We will have here x squared plus, or rather negative y raised to the power of 2, that will be plus y squared plus z squared. Positive 2 times x times negative y, this is negative 2xy. Positive 2 times negative y times positive z, this is negative 2yz. And positive 2 times x times z, this will be plus 2xz. Therefore, this is now our final answer. The square of a trinomial, our given, the quantity of a plus 2b plus c raised to the power of 2. First, get the square of the first term. So we have here a squared plus the square of the second term. This will be 2b raised to the power of 2 plus the square of the third term. This is c raised to the power of 2 plus 2 multiplied by the product of our first term and second term. This will be a multiplied by 2b plus 2 multiplied by the product of our second term and the last term. We will have here 2b multiplied by c plus 2 multiplied by the product of the first term and the last term. We will have here a multiplied by c. A squared plus 2b raised to the power of 2, this will be equal to 4b squared plus c squared. And positive 2 times a times 2b, this will be equal to positive 4ab plus 2 times 2b times c, this is 4bc plus 2 times a times c, this is 2ac. A squared plus 4b squared plus c squared plus 4ab plus 4bc plus 2ac. This is now our final answer. The square of a trinomial. Our given, we have the quantity x plus y minus z multiplied by the quantity x plus y minus z. Our given here, this can also be written as the square of a trinomial. So our trinomial will be x plus y minus z. And then just raise this to the power of 2. Since we are now on the form, the square of a trinomial, first get the square of our first term. So our first term is x raised to the power of 2. Plus the square of our second term, this will be positive y raised to the power of 2, plus the square of our third term, which is negative z, multiply or raised to the power of 2, plus 2 multiplied by the product of our first and second term. This will be 2 multiplied by x and y, plus 2 multiplied by the product of our second and the third term, which is y, multiplied by negative z, plus 2 multiplied by the product of our first and the third term, we have x, multiplied by negative z. So we have here x squared plus y squared. Negative z raised to the power of 2, this is plus z squared. And then 2 multiplied by x multiplied by y, this is plus 2xy. And 2 times y times negative z, this is negative 2yz. And positive 2 multiplied by x multiplied by negative z, this is negative 2xz. X squared plus y squared plus z squared plus 2xy minus 2yz minus 2xz is our final answer. Square of a trinomial. Our given, we have the quantity of 3x squared plus 5y minus 7z raised to the power of 2. For our solution, first we will get the square of our first term. We have 3x squared raised to the power of 2 plus the square of our second term. We have positive 5y raised to the power of 2 plus our third term. We have negative 7z raised to the power of 2 plus 2 multiplied by the product of our first and second term. So this will be 3x squared multiplied by positive 5y plus 2 multiplied by the product of our second and third term. We will have here 2 multiplied by positive 5y multiplied by negative 7z plus 2 multiplied by the product of our first and third term. So we will have here 2 multiplied by 3x squared times negative 7z. 3x squared raised to the power of 2, this will be equal to 9x raised to the fourth plus 5y raised to the power of 2, this will be 25y squared. Negative 7z raised to the power of 2, this will be plus 49z squared plus 2 times 3 times 5, this will be equal to 30, and x squared multiplied by y, this will be x squared y plus 2 times 5, this is 10, times negative 7, this will be negative 70. So this is not plus, but this will be minus 70. We will have here minus 70, and y multiplied by z is yz. And then 2 times 3 is 6. 6 multiplied by negative 7, this will be negative 42. And x squared multiplied by z, this is x squared z. So let's change this. Let's make this clear. This will be the negative sign. So therefore, 9x raised to the fourth plus 25y squared plus 49z squared plus 30x squared y minus 70yz minus 42x squared z is our final answer.